Are we going into it right away? I mean, why not? They just got off playing both of them. So Shroomed is in fact going Marth Peach this time. Maybe making the full transition to a Marth main. Sometimes you feel like changing. I have. But a player in his position, this is a bit more of an ambitious prospect. And that tipper is the stock. Wow. Okay, Shroomed with the lead. And Kalamahzu. So this is Marth Peach. I've talked about Marth Peach within this stream. But here's the thing about it is that in neutral, Marth wins. In punish, Peach wins. Not because she does more damage off combos necessarily, she doesn't, but because she is so much better at killing than Marth that it evens it out. And I think Marth wins, but the argument for even is definitely there, and I'm not going to fault you if you believe that. That's an edge guard, and good DI down on the down smash briefly by Shroomed to keep himself alive, even if it is just for the moment. Nice response. What a confident response from Shroomed. Up tilt? Nope. Just going for more aerials. That's an up tilt. Yes, it is. And Kalamahzu loses the second stock to Shroomed's Marth. The tag of wrecked, and so far it's looking quite applicable. Not a knock against Kalamahzu. Shroomed is amazing. I believe he's projected to be ranked 13th or so this year. Which is not 10th, which is where he is right now, but that's still crazy. How is it that this man, out of 7 billion, should come to such a low number? And Kalamahzu is guilty of the same... Oh! So close, but... And the Phantom Fair, he could still be going if he didn't Phantom Fair. Nice fair on the turnip. What a... Just knowing all these options. It's a dismantling, but the lead isn't absolutely enormous. At least not yet. Alright. Ooh, another tough tipper for Kalamahzu. And he is down 3 stocks to 1, as you see, and it is really getting better. He didn't have a jump. Good to hit that nair so that he didn't just become Peach above Marth without a jump, among the worst things you can be in any facet of this game. Okay, 2 ledge for Shroomed. Nice clipping on the dash attack. Kalamahzu takes the second stock of the match. Great pressure with Marth, and again, great grab. What a response. Bad DI, and Kalamahzu is down, and that is a JV3 to begin winner's semis for Shroomed. Dreamland makes perfect sense. Peach already lives pretty much forever. Why not forever plus 1 day? That can be hard. There's not fantastic grab follow-ups for Peach on Marth. So you just end up doing things like that forward throw. I really like the attempt on the dare, but I like better the drift back by Kalamahzu anticipating that. Because dare is, it's such a drastic action, you hardly expect it. So good on Kalamahzu for having the awareness. I think he's thrown away at least 1 stitch. That might have been a second. That was mildly unnerving. Alright, Kalamahzu gets the roll read, keeping it much closer in this second game. Alright, is that F throw gonna do it? Maybe. Nice edge guard, and Kalamahzu takes first blood on Dreamland. See, he got the grab off the turnip, which is fantastic, but despite all, he only got 20 damage. And Marth's damage building skills superior. Being down smash is still down smash and amazing. Don't get me wrong. Shroomed looking for the end of Kalamahzu's life. Nothing doing yet. 172, as I said, forever plus 1 day. Peach, already a character of enormous longevity, lives even longer here. Fantastic parasol drift to keep himself alive, even if just for the moment. That's a dot eye. Kalamahzu's been pulling a lot of turnips and throwing a lot of turnips. What he hasn't been doing is hitting a lot of turnips. If you can't hit turnips, they're not good. That is the only context in which he's hitting turnips, off stage. Oh, that could be really bad. Okay, Kalamahzu has a glide, he's alright. Nice snare, nice response to Shroomed's fancy movement back there. I think he had the right idea trying to dash dance bait out the down smash, but spacing is hard. And even the greats mess up sometimes. Is that a dare? Wow. That's not it yet. Yes, it is. Again with the dare from Shroomed. Fantastic. Alright, so just, again, tension in neutral. Kalamahzu with a very slight lead. This could be exacerbated by this edge guard. Fantastic to ledge from Shroomed. Okay, this, not another dare, good job. But it's hard sometimes for Peach up there. Good job for Kalamahzu by making it down. Oh, rough combo, hard to get that one. But when you do get it, it can be devastating. When Marth takes the glide away from Peach, it gets so much easier to damage her off stage, but that's... Kalamahzu's making it incredibly hard. And it seems just hard in general. Great job. So this is an even game. Let's see if Shroomed survives. He does. Up off the ledge, and Kalamahzu comes into the stock lead. Back throw? Yup. Ledge. Even the slow roller not enough to mix up, to get the ledge guard against Shroomed's mix-up timing. Nice perfect shield up B. That's a response that takes incredibly confident execution. The jab. Jab, okay. Jab, putting himself in a strange position, to be sure. Or rather, his opponent. Alright, Shroomed with the power, and with even stocks with his opponent. Alright, doesn't have the power anymore. Still has a chance, though. Marth able to build damage on Peach very, very quickly if he gets a long string of reads. Fantastic tech to know that he's going to slide off, or maybe he just figured he might. But slide off is usually intentional. Great job regardless. What a tipper! And Shroomed has indeed brought this well within striking distance. Alright, bad DI in the air. Shroomed understands what he did. And the winner is Kalamahzu for game 2. Alright, Shroomed staying Marth and going Yoshi's story. Now, Yoshi's story has everything for Marth that Dreamland lacks. And lacks everything for Peach that Dreamland has. The stages are triplant, but essentially are the same stage. No, they're the same stage only in triplat. That was redundant. They are very different stages because of survivability, and that's the reason that Marth wants to go here for number 1. Forever minus 1 day. And number 2... Number 2 is how much more space he controls. It's so much harder for Peach to get away from Marth on this stage. Alright. Kalamahzu back on the ground. The ground is where you want to be as Peach. If you are not on the ground, you are in danger. The glide helps out with this. But, frequently, Peach just ends up being just a sitting Zelda, essentially. Just, how can you not punish this character? Alright, great spacing coming out. That up tilt will get it right off the top for the first stock on Yoshi's story. Marth Peach, kind of a slog matchup, and this is where it is least so, and still, it is more than a minute in, and that is the first stock taken. Great dash dance. Is that death? Yes, it is. Nice read, or rather reaction, I don't know. But, oh, gets shield grab, that's kind of tough, but no extra damage. As long as there's no extra damage, no harm, no foul. But, then again, knowing how good these players are, there may be some positional things that are worked into it that they don't want to give up. Or rather, that they understand. Everyone wouldn't want to give them up if they understood them. So, Shroomed, great to go just right to the ledge as he had no jump. And down smash, alright. Shroom's still good. He's alright. Shy Guy's keeping him on stage and giving him that nair, an option he wouldn't normally have on that particular plane. Fair, not off the top. Very rarely is Marth going to kill anyone off the top. Except with up tilt, and that is something that we have seen already. Shroom probably didn't mean to air dodge. Bad DI on the nair, but Keizu's alright. Bad, well, it didn't really matter at that point. Back air takes the stock, and Fair takes it right back, and in 9 seconds we'll be at a For Glory match. That maybe could have been a shield grab, but he got it anyway. I like the dare attempt, but nothing doing. Hashtag, yeah. Oh! Playing games with his own spacing, and Shroom takes the lead over Kalamahzu with a fantastic tipper. Kalamahzu brings it right back, so no real lead yet. Oh my goodness. That neutral interaction made very little sense. Shroom ended up winning it. I mean, if it makes sense to anybody in this room, it's probably going to be him. That could be big. Peach hits the ground. Everything's all right. Tipper, yeah. Kalamahzu now down 2-1 against Shroomed in winner's semis. Exactly a 4-minute game. Exactly halfway the limited time. I just zoned out again. Sorry. Alright, so we're still on Marth Peach. And what have we got next? Are we going Pokemon Stadium? It looks that way. Here we go. So Marth Peach. Shroomed won Game 1 convincingly on Battlefield. Keizu won it on it. Keizu won Game 2 on FD. Shroomed won Game 3 on Yoshi's just now. And here we are in Game 4 on Pokemon. That's a really bad spot for Peach. And fantastic job to know, just to have the cognition to get that air dodge. I feel like Shroom maybe wanted to grab that entire time, but couldn't get it. Alright, so neither player making edge guards even remotely easy. Like, there are a lot of situations in these games where if I was playing, or if someone similar to my skill was playing, I would just be like, oh, it's an edge guard situation. It's not even remotely often if Shroom takes the first stock, because they're just so good at recovering that it makes even trying pointless at times. JB was on earlier, and he said that when Lucien Mayo was coming up as a Melee player, he had a saying that he developed after playing against Mewtwo for the first time. And he noticed that when he got hit, he died. When he got a hit, he died. This is the power of defense and good recovery, and these players have it in spades. Alright, so Shroomed on the outward hit of dash attack comes back, though. A big back here off the top for Peach. How about that? You don't see that every day. So, bit of percent on Peach, that's pretty normal. Peach can open up Marth pretty big. Nice micro spacing by Shroomed to avoid a bigger follow-up and get his own. Alright, coming down, yep. I believe that was a stitch, and it doesn't matter. Really, really deep for Shroomed. He gets back to the ledge and makes it irrelevant. Is that a... Okay, everything's alright. Is that an aerial? No. Nice DI by Shroomed to know what to do. And that's not an up tilt. Again, these players' defense is incredible to the point where often expected follow-ups will simply be nothing. Up air killing off the top as it so rarely does. And Shroomed with an advantage for now. Nice pick off by Kalamahzu. Another. Nair. Nair again, yes. That went just according to plan. And again, wait 9 seconds or it for glory rules. Once again, 2 games in a row. How about that? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Kalamahzu is dead. What an answer by Shroomed. That's a bomb. Shroomed explodes and takes some damage. And doesn't die. Guess who also explodes? Kalamahzu. So, bit of a trade-off, yeah. But that's melee sometimes. Is that stock? Yes, it is. Shroomed defeats Kalamahzu 3-1, advancing to winners finals of Norcal Spartan 3.